So if you clicked on this video, you probably want to know why I quit TikTok with over 820,000 followers. To be honest, at the most I had 837,000 followers. But due to my lack of posting content, just because of the 3 reasons I'm going to be giving you soon, this is why. Also, if you're enjoying the content, make sure to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It would definitely help me out with the algorithm. So the first one being, there's no money in it. Yes, some people have made very good money in it. That is very true. But that is not the majority, and it's not stable for most people. For every viral TikToker you see, there is millions of people who aren't viral. When I'm talking about viral, I'm talking about the content creators on that platform that are consistently going viral with every upload that's over a minute long. Because in order to make money off TikTok now, you're in what's called the TikTok Creativity Program, which they'll pay you for videos that are at least 1 minute or longer. So a lot of those short clips of people doing dances or doing silly faces or doing whatever it is that TikTok culture has that are less than a minute long, you're not getting any money for that. If you uploaded a video that was 59 seconds long and the video went, let's say, just 30 million views, 40 million views, it doesn't matter how many millions of views you've got and how much attention you got. You will not get paid a cent for that. Yes, you will get exposure. TikTok is great for being exposed to anything. If you want to be famous, or just have people talk about you for an X amount of days, months, or years, TikTok can do that. It definitely, that's what it does. But as far as it being a place where this is my whole source of income, TikTok wouldn't be the best thing to do. And I'm speaking from experience, of course. I haven't made that much money off TikTok, but again, I understand that there's some people who do make money on TikTok, but it's not that often. For example, my girlfriend, she goes by Mo Chips on TikTok. She has 3.3 million followers on that app. You would think, oh, she's made it, OMG. Even with myself, I have, again, like over 820. Even she's struggling with finances. I mean, yes, she has a skill, thankful. She crochets and she makes dresses and she sells products for girls. And so there is money to be made in that, but it's not consistent money. Very rarely does TikTok actually push out a certain content creator more so than the others. Even when their content isn't even good, there's just certain creators that have that. Now, I don't know why that is, but it's quite obvious that it is that on TikTok. So that's kind of one of the reasons why. Another reason why on this no money in it is, like, I understand that as a creative you have to adapt and change with the algorithm and change with the times. This is how your popular celebrities, rappers, or whatever, how they stay relevant. They move with the times. They will collab with up and coming artists, doing anything to sort of stay in the mix of things. Like any creative form or anything, that's how TikTok is. I've been on that app since 2020, so I've seen the changes in the algorithm. I've had to change my way of content. You know, it used to push out shorter clips. Now they're saying they want to push out longer clips that are a minute or longer. But I don't even think they do that a lot of the times. They say a lot of times in their instructions on how you should go viral that they push out longer form content, but within my experience, it doesn't seem like they do that. In fact, even though they say that, you still see shorter clips that are viral, or shorter clips that are viral on that app. So another reason why I have decided to quit TikTok is because TikTok loves victims. Let me explain.
Sunlight comes creeping in, illuminates our skin.
The last 4 times I have gone to look at my TikTok, every single video is of a girl like really crying. I haven't stopped, you know, to listen to what they're crying about because I feel like I have to go back when I have time to like really listen to their stories, because when I look, it's like a 3-minute video. Is this like a thing? Like, is it like clickbait, or is everyone really upset about something?
If you are a victim on TikTok, it is inevitable that you will go viral eventually. TikTok loves for people to be victims and for people to cry all the time. At one point, that's all I seen on my For You page. Somebody crying, somebody complaining about something. The craziest thing today in this era that we're in is people will literally go out of their way to be victims.
So they don't do anything to you. They don't say anything to you. They're racist simply because they leave the hot tub? Maybe that woman doesn't want her and her daughter, who's just a little girl, to be filmed in their bathing suits in the background of some video with a girl twerking her ass. You know, just because you're comfortable filming yourself doing this absolute nonsense to post on social media doesn't mean everybody else is too. And did you stop to think of the consequences of calling someone racist on that woman, on her job, in her community? Or how about that little girl? What if her classmates see this and they all start to bully her for it? No, because all you care about is making yourself out to be a victim, which you're not, just to get some likes and attention on social media. And then you go and you pin this video to the top of your page as if this is something to be proud of? Seriously? You need to do better. Mind your own business.
This baffles the mind to me. People will go out of their way to be victims. And because of that, there has been actual people who have gotten famous and gotten model deals, and I'm not complaining about that. It's just the whole culture of this is just, it's annoying to see. Like, for example, that one guy, Axel Weber, he got really popular in 2022 when he got really famous on his TikTok for showcasing that he lived in an extremely small apartment in New York City. After that, this dude got like some sort of modeling deal and was doing runway, and his way of life just completely changed, which is great. I'm just using him as an example. I'm not hating on him at all. Like, that's a blessing to be able to do that. There's been others who have complained on that app and maybe not have gotten to his level, but they also have gotten deals and other things that have benefited them just from complaining. TikTok to me is like, you know how you have an annoying sibling that just won't stop crying and you want them to shut up? That's how I view TikTok. It just gets really annoying. I go on the For You page. I'm tired of seeing people complaining. I'm tired of people crying. I literally outgrew the app. Like, even just a moment ago when I was browsing on it, just going through stuff in preparation for this video, the stuff I was seeing, I was like, I don't care to see this anymore. Like, people lip singing to music. It's just it's very weird, and all the different trends that come along the way that are just odd.
Hot dog. Hot diggity dog. Roses. Cute. Roses. No spicy. Taco. Yum.
La 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 la. Hello. Welcome. I love water. I love water.
Lie. Thanks for the roses. Smell so good. Thanks for the roses. Smell so good. Thanks for the roses. Smell so good. Thanks for the roses. Smell so good.
Thank you for the follow. Ooh, 800? Wow. Thank you for the share. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow.
Ooh, that looks like something I have in my drawer. Donuts. I love donuts.
Lala, thank you. Wow, more ice cream. Delicious.
So for the third reason why I quit TikTok is because YouTube is better. Put it like this: the circles and income that a popular YouTube channel would put you in are better than the circles that a popular TikToker would put you in. And on the conversation of money, here are the highest or higher paid TikTokers and higher paid YouTubers, but on the extremes, of course. So you see that the YouTubers make more money than the TikTokers. But of course, if you Google which platform makes money, whether it be TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, the answer is actually quite interesting. So it's no clear-cut answer. And again, that kind of goes back to niche. So certain niches do better than others. This is true for YouTube, Instagram, etc. For example, so for me, starting off on TikTok, I did a lot of cosplay and fashion things, which was cool. You know, I blew up because of that. But as things started to change, obviously I had to change as a creative, and I was changing as a creative. You have to adapt, you have to figure out a way to lengthen your content, because for a while it was just short clips, and I did really well with making short clips to certain songs that were visually appealing for the app. A lot of this has changed, of course, because now a lot of the music is gone on the app, and now they want you to lengthen out your content. So it almost kind of just doesn't really work for me anymore. But prior to those changes, I was kind of already growing out of it anyway. So of course you can make money through, again, the TikTok creator program, through affiliates, branding things, commissions, stuff like that will also get you paid on TikTok. And I have gotten my fair share of brands reaching out to me for a lot of things. I just don't care personally to advertise a brand that I don't care about or even use at that. For me personally, I got a lot of terrible brands that I just didn't care for. Like, I don't care about advertising some LED lights. Plus, they never want to pay me enough. All in all, it just seems like a waste of time, and they end up wanting you to do way more for the amount of money that you're gonna get. And don't take my word for it, I'm not the only one. Like I said, my girlfriend has 3.3 million followers. Yes, she's gotten some pretty good brand deals over the years. I think the most she told me she made was, it was between 15 and 30K. It was between 15 and 30K. I think 30K on the high end and 15K on the low end. But again, these aren't, this isn't consistent at all. And this happens every blue moon. She's been on the app longer than me. And so you see, it actually starts to come down to what your preference is and what sort of content are you going to be making. If you're going to do something like makeup, for example, makeup does well both on YouTube and on TikTok. If you're a woman or a man and you want to do makeup and talk about a story of some sort, those videos generally will usually do really well because they're entertaining and it holds attention for people. So it depends on the kind of content you're going to make, and different types of content will do differently on different platforms. Me personally, I'm just at a phase where I don't care to do the content I was doing anymore on TikTok. I don't really care to do cosplay anymore. Or I won't be doing it as much. It's not a main priority right now. Right now, I just want to do commentary about various things that I like. I like politics. I like anime. I like things that are trending. I like UFC stuff. So my YouTube channel is going to be a reflection of me. I'll be doing stuff on what I just said, UFC, politics, anime, etc. If I find interest in it, I'm going to do it. And I like to explore comments. So I've literally sort of outgrown what I was doing on TikTok, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's just what it is. But at the same time, I don't see, there wasn't any real benefit for me on TikTok financially. I'm not going to say it was completely bad, because through TikTok, I have made a lot of great friends from the app, and it was just all around initially a cool app, and it's still a cool app. I'm not going to take that away. Like, it's addicting to go through, you know, the For You page and just scroll and scroll and scroll. And there's a lot of talented editors that I follow on there, and a lot of really talented people that I've met. So it's not all bad. It's good. I've just outgrown it as far as me being active on it, like how I was. Like, I was active on it for 3 years, since like the beginning of 2021. I think I made an account at the end of 2020 and then started uploading in January of 2021. And I uploaded 3 times a day, every day, for a whole year straight. And that's really how I grew. And then from there, it was just like every other day, but I was still keeping the content like quality like. But yeah, like I said, I've just outgrown it. And so since we check out comments on this channel, I'm gonna dive into some comments on Reddit on why other people have left TikTok themselves. So I'm scrolling through Reddit right now, and there's a bunch of them I see. The first one I'm reading here, it says, TikTok is not only bad for you in all respects, but it is also a spying tool for the Chinese government. All the data the app can get on you go straight to Beijing. Yet another reason not to use it. Now, I don't know if it goes straight to Beijing. He may or may not be right about that. But I do know that they definitely do spy on us through TikTok. And we actually just seen this on the news recently.
Mr. Chu, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
Only if the user turns on the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, I may not understand the...
So if I have a TikTok app on my phone and my phone is on my home Wi-Fi network, does TikTok access that network?
It will have to access the network to get connections to the internet, if that's the question.
Is it possible then that it could access other devices on that home Wi-Fi network?
Congressman, we do not do anything that is beyond any industry norms. I believe the answer to your question is no. It could be technical. Let me get back to you.
Okay, I'd appreciate it if you can answer that.
Now, I'll be a liar if I say this is the reason why I quit TikTok. I just gave you the reasons why I quit it. I'm not gonna say I don't care about this, but it is odd that they do that. But because the thing about that is our government already does that to us as much as they try to hide it. So yeah. Another one says, it was kind of addictive to my friend used to say what? Somebody says, I was about to install, but there's this thing in me. I always see the on/off of the things. I didn't find any on point as YouTube is doing the same. Excuse me, but here's what short videos, and there was a lot of off points. You can't learn all the experiences by going through on yourself. I don't know what going means. Sometimes you need to learn from other people's experiences. Then I Googled off things, so taking a decision not to install LOL. And after some time, got government banned it from India. Is TikTok banned in India? If it is, I didn't know that. But it seems like TikTok is actually finally going to be banned in the States. Now I remember, I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago, but I remember when they tried to ban it last time, it didn't go through. This time it actually seems like it might actually go through, which is another reason for me to leave the app, or for you to leave the app if you're thinking about it. I mean, if it does go through, which it is very likely, start your YouTube channel that you've been meaning to start. Yes, it requires more work, but I'm pretty sure the payoff is going to be a lot better. And so those are my 3 reasons as to why I quit TikTok. If you've liked what you've seen, if you want to comment on anything, if you want to share your relationship with TikTok, please let me know down in the comments. I'll be responding to you. And if you've made it this far, thank you. I will see you in the next video.